Winter day today, pouring outside, snowing in the mountains, and this is the project we're going to do today. This is laser cut on my universal laser engraver, 1/4 inch melamine. I cut out both the backing board and the front ring there, and then melt crayons to fill a space. So it's a super fun project, really easy to do. I'm actually going to do this at a birthday party tomorrow, so I'm pre-cutting them, and then I'm going to let the students go ahead and melt the crayons however they want. So this is the project we're doing today. Stay tuned. If you like it, make sure you subscribe and hit like, and I'd love to hear anything you have to say about the project. All right. Hey everyone, Jonathan here. I'm in Corel Draw 2018. I was going to go through that 6-inch diameter medallion that gets filled in with crayons, melted crayons. So I always start with a new document. I make that document the size of my laser cutter, 24 wide by 12 high. Very important that it's RGB. So there it is there. I found some artwork, or I create my own artwork. Here I'm just going to actually import a piece of artwork and give it a try. So there it is there. This is pixelated. There's a raster and I wanted a vector. I go trace, outline trace logo, and that's going to trace it. I want to make sure I delete the original image and remove the background. So now it's been vectorized. And then what I'm going to do there is I'm going to outline the whole thing in hairline red. And it can't be close to red. Like this, it actually has to be 255, 0, 0. So there's my outline and hairline red. And then my fill, this is my fill, I want no fill. So there it is. So there's my imagery. That would all get cut through. I'm going to go back to the object manager. You open up the group of it and delete some of these pieces. So I'm just kind of cleaning it up. I just really want it as simple as possible. Remembering these are going to be my cut throughs. So now I have it down to about the imagery I want. I'm actually going to create a circle. Create that circle right here. 6 by 6 is kind of my goal, but I want to be able to fit them on a 24 by 12 sheet. So I'm actually going to make them just under that. So 5.75 by 5.75. Enter. Again, this is going to be a cutout. So I go to object properties here. It is going to be a hairline in red. And again, it's got to be exactly 255, 0, 0. And then I'm actually going to go up here to my select tool, and then I'm going to drag this. And then what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to make a copy of it. So I drag it with my left mouse key down, right click to make a copy of it. Let me select this one. I'm going to take this one, and this is going to be my outline on it. And that's actually a pretty good fit like that. Then I'm going to drag this one over here and put the two together. This is going to be my backing board for that imagery. I'm going to take this one, that's the cutout, and glue it on top of here. So I'm going to save my file, and I'm going to save it on a flash drive and take it out to a laser, and then let's see how that goes. All right. So here's my image in Corel Draw 2018. I go up here to File, Print, VLS 3.6. I hit Print, and that just exports it to the driver. And then here it is in the driver. I go down to Settings, Natural, Hardwood. This is Relocate View here. This is See Where the Laser Is. And then this is Replicate or Duplicate. And I'm going to duplicate it 4 times. Okay. And then I'm going to hit play. And let's take a look at what it's going to look like. Here I am in my universal. See it getting cut out right there. There's the first one cut out. A little bit of burn marking. And then it's going to cut out 4 of them right there. The bottom circle, remember, was a copy and paste, so they're identical. So that thing will sit right on top. And then when I take them out, I'm just going to glue them together, not using that much glue. Here they are out of the laser. Look pretty good. A little bit of burning. Then I'm just going to glue this to this and clamp it and let it dry. And this pocket could be a night sky or a day sky, whatever you choose with your crayons. And then this could be water. Again, kind of any color you choose with the water. So I'm just using Type-On wood glue here. I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Moving around with my fingers. I don't really want it thick and squeezing out, and I do want it kind of consistent all the way around. A pretty good layer of glue there. Maybe a little too much. I'll line this up. And then I could either put like a board over it and put a lot of weight on that, which is a good way to clamp it, or I could just use some squeeze clamps. There it is with a few squeeze clamps, probably a few more than that. Nice thing about squeeze clamps is you could kind of move it around still and get it lined up perfectly on the outside edges here, and then kind of add more to it. I'm actually going to tape it off first and then cut it out with an X-Acto so the overflow of candle wax won't stain the white. I've done them in wood before, and then I just sanded the wood off. That worked well. The other way to do this tape with the laser cutter is actually just put the tape over it before you cut it out. So I'm just going to cut this excess tape off. So here's our Harbor Freight electric heat gun. This thing works great. I'm really conscientious about fire, nothing flammable near where I'm working. I have the two pieces glued together, cleaned out, and then taped and cut off with the X-Acto knife. Now I'm going to use some crayons and drop the blue ones in the sky up here. I need a little more blue than that. The green one for the water. Maybe mix the sky up with a little more blue. Any other colors in the sky?
Mm-mm.
Just blue?
Or should it melt?
How's that look? Want to just let it dry like that?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Pretty well melted. I kind of like the color patterns. Kind of crazy, a little swirly. A little tie-dye-ish. I think we'll turn the heat gun off and let it dry and let it cool. See how it comes out. Take it all the way around there. And actually, while this is drying, I think I'll go ahead and make a base for these things. So I have a data stack on here. It's only 3/8 of an inch wide, and I have 2 1/4 inch sheets, so that's a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to have multiple passes. I have it brought up about halfway through the board, and then I have about a 12-degree bevel on it. And now I'm just going to come over an 1/8 of an inch. Do one more pass. We'll see how that works. And then this should just sit in there like that, and that way we could have a stand so you can stand the thing up. Pull this tape off. Ooh, this is very exciting. Looking good.
Yeah.
Little night sky, crazy green river. Let's just drop it in the stand and see how it looks. There's our base. There's our project. Oh, you gotta love that.